Okay. Oh, all right.
Didn't even know, y'all. We live and live. So welcome back to Night Owl Podcast featuring the Owl Father. Also back with my lovely co-host.
Hey, Lee. How's it going?
Shout out to nephew behind the camera.
Hey.
Young newbie DJ.
Yeah. What? No.
I don't know. I just said some words together.
Yeah.
We're just throwing words together and stuff like that. You know, that's what I be doing. You know.
Throwing it.
I was a poet before. No diddy.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me fix this this little thing right here, and then let me. Okay. All right.
So look. We've been gone for a little while. You know.
A little hiatus.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, the streets been busy. You know what I'm saying? The streets needed me. You know what I mean?
He been like this. Pew pew pew.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Part-time barber. You know what I mean? Part-time superhero vigilante. You know what I mean?
Superhero vigilante, here I come. Speaking of, I watched Batman last night. You know.
I mean, that's the GOAT. I mean,
he is the GOAT. I do like Batman. Yeah.
That's the original fashion. All right. So we gotta get back, man. So there's a lot of stuff that's been happening since we've been on sabbatical. You know, right?
Sabbatical. We don't took a sabbatical. We don't took FMLA.
Facts. I done had a baby in there.
Stupid.
All right. So look, I got a whole list of stuff that
Okay.
I just want to get to, but you know, I'm gonna start off with, because how I found about this was kind of wild, right?
Okay.
So I'm talking about the assassination tip on former President Trump. So it's like, I don't know, like it's one of the days like I'm at the crib chilling, you know, minding my own business, and like my phone keeps ringing, but I'm actually like in a halfway sleep, and so you know what that means, like where you're not really asleep, but you're comfortable, so you're not gonna move unless it's like a dire thing.
Yeah.
So like when I fell asleep, my phone was like up under here, so I heard that thing like vibrating a couple times, you know what I mean? But I was like, I'll get to it in a minute when I feel better, you know. I mean, not feel better, but, you know.
Felt like moving.
When I felt like moving.
Yeah.
But, you know, but it just kept going off and off and on. So I was like, all right, let me check it out. And then it was my dad calling, and he was like, oh, my gosh, did you see? They're trying to take him out. I said, take who out? You know what I mean? I'm taking out, you know, somebody from the set. You know, trying to take. And he said, Trump. I said, what?
Dang.
You know what I mean? So, and he's telling me about what's going on. So, you know, 2024, you know, pull up my YouTube up on my dad's talking. I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing like Trump dodge a bullet like 50 Cent and stuff in there. I'm sitting there like, yo, that's kind of wild.
That is wild. Yeah.
It's kind of wild. So, and a few things I got to say about this. How in the hell did this happen?
How did that happen? You know, out of all the things and all the places that he's been to, in any of the current presidents, former presidents, super older presidents, whatever, you know, aside from like what JFK, he was, you know, assassinated. Was that the only one? I'm not really quick.
There's a lot of them
that were actually assassinated or like attempted.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, I'm talking about like after JFK.
After JFK?
Was there anybody?
I think he might be the last one.
Okay, and that was back in
70s,
what year?
70s? 60s, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
potato, you know. But yeah, so it's been from that time frame all the way up until 2024, and somebody got that close actually assassinating someone. Like on live television,
Live
on
TV.
like live. We're in motion. What's it? Lights, camera, action, live. So.
What, like, to tell this into that, like, so after, you know, of course, you know, you're watching all that stuff that's going on about it. So as we all know, I'm very deeply invested in my TikTok. So, and what I also like to say is the maturity in me over the last few months, weeks, and with all the crazy stuff that's been going on.
Okay.
I've added politics into my algorithm on TikTok.
Oh, okay. So now that pops up.
Yeah,
okay.
when I tell you, I'm watching whole trials and stuff on TikTok now. It's crazy.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because without that, I would never known about the Secret Service director.
Tell me more.
Now, let me tell you something. Now, I'm a man who's had a lot of jobs before in my life, a very lot of jobs. I actually know that I am a terrible employee. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hide. I know that I accepted the fact. Most of the time, I even tell you my last job that I had to like actually like fill out an application for.
Can I tell you? I feel like I know what it was. Was it Hometown Pizza?
It was. It was.
It was.
Yeah.
I remember you was working there when I first moved up here.
Yeah. At my interview, I told them I'm not a good employee.
First of all, who goes into an establishment who's looking for a job just to sit there right in front of their face and be like, so yeah, I'm applying for this job, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the best employee.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And they still took a chance.
And they still took a chance on me because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be there every day and do the very minimum required.
I'm not gonna do nothing more.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing less. I'm gonna do exactly what I know.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? And so with that, knowing that about myself and my work ethic, I feel like I could have been a Secret Service director.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I watched like so many. Like, I watched probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. I laid on the couch and probably watched 40 minutes of TikToks of her on trial, and it was basically they're asking her questions. All right, what time was the assassination tip? She's like,
yeah.
I don't know. I will have to get back to my team and
Yeah.
get you an answer.
Yeah. The report.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like she danced around for 2 days. Questions like she made it seem like running the Secret Service was the easiest thing to possibly do. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sitting there thinking like, I really think I could have done it. Like I'm very good at organization stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not very good, but compared to her skills, we're
probably exceptional.
Probably exceptional. You know what I mean? I do know how to, like, I played video games before, so I know what the metric distance to block off.
Okay. So like the old girl when she was like, when she asked her the 200 yards.
Yes.
And then she's like, okay, but you got this AR-15.
Yes.
And it has a range of this many yards, And
what
so
was her
she,
name?
Ozario Cortez.
Cortez.
Yeah, I like her. She a bad bitty on the committee.
Yeah, she is.
She a bad bitty on the committee.
I need to find out what state she is going to because I will be applying for residency there. but
to get one step closer.
One step closer. But like she, and this is like, and that's the thing too, like watching all this stuff for the last couple of weeks. Like I've really been invested in the politics the last couple of weeks. Like,
okay.
Like I'm starting to think that the people in the Senate office and whatever, and people in political office, they think very little of us common folk. Like either they think that we're dumb, or that like they think that like. Like we really don't care. Which, in fairness, I really didn't care until a couple months ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so now, like, I'm around it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, so y'all just been lying to my face every day. You know what I mean? Like, and it is crazy to me, like, how I didn't even realize, like, until I got interested in it, that all this stuff is, like, right in front of me. I can look this stuff up.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I'm really upset that I am not the Secret Service director.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could probably apply for it for real too. Shoot, and I be running programs. So,
I mean, what you said. I mean, like, goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I said gracious.
Gracious. just like he says, you get the just.
Yeah.
Hey, fam said you get the just.
You get the just of it.
You get the just. The gist.
The gist. But like in all seriousness, I never want somebody to lose their job or anything like that. I know how hard they are to come in, but Shawty had to lose her job. Shawty had to go. Like 9 days after the investigation, and you can't tell us anything, no detail. I'm a man that lives for the details. I want to know what happened. Yes, like man, and you can't tell me nothing.
You can't say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And 9 days is way incredibly too long. Like, for like one of the programs that I used to run, like if an incident happened, right? Like, man, one of the areas that Newburgh, we saw on camera, a whole bunch of, kids running around with like, these big old like handgun, like these big old like things running around on our property, and they was like shooting them off. And, so police was called, all that. But the very next day, I need those incident reports. I need to know what happened, what was done, how long did it last, like.
I need to know that pronto.
I need to know that, like, that's immediate information that I need to know, because then I have to be able to filter that information to my higher ups.
Yes.
Because we're an agency, we are an organization. We got to know what the heck is going on, and then that way, what did we do? What the outcome from that? So we seen what was happening. We called the police. We made the report. Got the incident report. Reported it to the CEO and my director. And then from there, we came up with a PQI, a performance quality improvement, right?
I'm glad you broke that down.
Sorry. Performance quality improvement. And basically, it was to go over, like, this is what happened, and this is what we're putting in place to help keep our kids safe on this property. So we built 2 little fence lines between our house lines, and it's coded, and then we added additional lights and additional signage. Boom.
Problem solved.
Yes.
And that's the thing too. I feel like so many stuff is going on, and like problems are coming up, but there's no actual problem solving going on.
Nobody's bringing solutions.
No one's bringing solutions. Which also, that was almost like a seamless transition to the next topic. Problems and solutions.
Okay.
So we had a problem with our Democratic representative being old as hell. You know what I mean?
He looked like he reminds me of that one dude who was on camera and was like,
man, he walking around like Viserys was in the last couple days. That's how Bobby
he was walking around like Viserys
from House of Dragons. The last couple days.
I'm weak. That's actually funny. That is funny.
But with that said, we got a new representative. Mm-hmm. Am I saying a representative?
Presidential candidate.
New candidate, I guess new
presidential candidate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Hey,
which I've been
shout out to the women. Shout out to the ladies.
And I've been saying her name wrong like most of the time. I'm saying it right now, right?
Okay.
Which is
Kamala.
Harris.
Yeah.
I think I was saying Camilla.
I think that was a common mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, I am probably guilty of that mistake as well. But coming from someone who has like not a common name either, so it does make a difference.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala.
So what I want to say, I want to give her a big round of applause. Appreciate you being nominated. It's the thing. Like, and I don't want to get political or anything, but the day after that she got, promoted or whatever, ascended.
Yeah.
So of course, I'm on my TikTok and everything.
TikTok is the Bible, is what I'm hearing.
It's the gospel. You know what I'm saying? But I've never really like understood like the disrespect that she gets for not, like, I'll put it like this, like, I'm sitting there watching this TikTok and there's this Fox News guy.
I mean, that was your first problem, Fox News.
Man,
because it's like popped up. Okay.
Yeah, it just popped up. Just popped up. Yeah, it just popped up. So I'm sitting there watching it, and like I can't remember everything that the man said, but he said original Hawk Tuah girl Kamala Harris, and yes.
What?
I swear to you, like
the disrespect. Like, first of all, that's the old people running around doing that on camera.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
What? And that's it's what I like. Like I said, not to get into politics or anything, but like it's for real. You cannot make you can't make the world happy. You cannot make the American people happy. No. You can't make anything. So I mean, you had a problem with Biden with his age and whatever. So the same. So and everyone knew, like, I don't want to say this, but my man's old. The chance of him finishing another candidacy is probably slim.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So you promote somebody on the same label as well, that's a label like it's a record company, but on the same cabinet as him, who is basically the same thing that he was going for. He's going for. Now, just because she's a woman and I'm not really sure her ethnicity. I'm guessing is she's mixed. Or
I think she's mixed. I think one of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Yeah. So,
but I don't know who. I don't know which one is which.
Yeah, it's just like, so I'm sitting there watching and like, so now you have a problem with just she's a woman.
I mean, that's automatic. People don't want a woman president.
You don't want a woman president, but then you spend half your but then like the same reason you don't want a woman president, but then you persecute the other president for violating women laws and women rights. You know what I mean? You can't. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. People are always going to say something. It's one or the other. My question is I don't know if the world is ready.
I mean,
I would like to think that that us as a whole is ready, and I hope that our passions live as deep for everybody as in like our rights. You know, again, women's rights, this and this, and you know, we are going to regress. Our world is going to regress if one person gets presidency over another.
I mean,
and I hope that doesn't happen.
I mean, I don't really like, cause I've lived through like my 33 years. I think I've lived through
33. Oh my God, I'll be 33 this year.
Man. So I mean, like I've lived through a lot of things, which
we lived through the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, I don't think it's gonna be trigger a civil war or anything like that. But I feel like if that was gonna happen, it is just my personal opinion. I feel like that was gonna happen. That would have happened 4 years ago, like when at the height of all that stuff. I think now, like.
Okay.
I think now is just, you know, it is what it is. Like, either he's gonna win or he's not gonna win, and it's just another. I mean, it's like one thing is you're gonna have to go through 4 years of a man on a mission to make America what he wants it to be. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
aside from that,
it's getting spooky.
But it's mildly oppressive though. Like if you think about it, like one man set his mind to make the country his, and he done it. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
And, you know what I'm saying? And he's on the verge to do it again.
He is very highly on the verge of doing it again. Yes.
I mean, I'm saying like it's kind of impressive. Like,
it is, right. And it's getting spooky. It's getting real spooky out here, and ain't even Halloween yet.
All right, and even so, speaking of spooky, crazy, bizarre, and it's like this is just some more topics that's been going on while we've been on break. Sandra Massey.
Rest in heaven.
Rest in heaven. Yo.
That is insane.
That is insane.
In your own house?
In your
and
own
all you
house.
had was a pot in your hand?
Man.
And you wasn't approaching, you wasn't acting like you, and even it don't make sense.
It brings me back to something. Like, I feel like every time we have a discussion about when the police mess up or anything, it just, like, I'm not taking no shots at the police or any law enforcement agency at all, but it still
behooves.
No, whatever, blows my mind, jams my Glock to realize.
Jams my Glock.
Jams my Glock to realize that me as a barber, I had to go to school for 1,500 hours.
Yep.
To be a barber, which is essential, is them telling me that with 1,500 hours, I get all the training. I see all kind of different hair. I see all kind of different things. I know what to do in situations. It takes me longer to be a barber than it takes to be a police officer.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that for the crowd in the back?
Yeah.
It takes longer to become a barber than it does to become a police officer. And the ones who are supposed to hold and protect and serve and you know, protect people.
And protect. And I'm not throwing no shame at the law enforcement because I have friends and family in law enforcement agencies.
Yeah, I know people in law enforcement as well.
Yeah, and I feel bad because when things like this happen, like to the innocent Sandra Massey, that they're going to take the rap for it as well.
Yeah.
Because like if you watch that video, I mean, I think there's a video I watched a day after I watched the original video, and it was them like walking around the house and everything. The way that the guy was acting from the instant contact it was unprofessional.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, and it seems like he did not want to be there in the first place.
He didn't. He was like, just give me your ID, so we can leave. Like, just wasn't trying to give her any importance, or even trying to act like what her claim, what she called them for. She called them because it don't make sense. I don't know.
It makes no sense at all of how it is, and even when. Even as the video continues, and they're having a discussion in the house about the water. I still don't understand why he told her to get the boiling water off the stove. First of all, boiling water is not going to catch on fire. So what I mean, you put her in that situation. Yeah. In the first foremost. Also, when it come back to training and just being aware on being in the environment, the area that you are, the woman said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." That is not the same as I will put a bullet in your head. Yeah. Or I'm gonna strap a bomb on you. Or that is not intimidating, menacing, and threatening words. No. All.
That's what my mom would say to us when she give out a rebuke.
Man, she said, "I rebuke in the name of Jesus," and he told her, "But the fuck you will." That was like.
And showed her, right?
Man, and this is the way that he acted after too, which even blew my mind. His partner tried to help, and he told him no. I mean, I hit her in the face. She's dead. Like that was crazy.
And too, just hearing them say like the other officer like shots fired and like insinuating that she like it like on like when he radioed like to I guess who I don't know whatever he's like. What I heard is what I thought. Well, I feel like I heard when he said shots fired. It sounded like he was like alluding to the fact that she did shots fired first or something like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just like.
And that's what the parents said. Like after that, originally before the video was released, they didn't know that the police actually shot her. They had told her that their daughter had just been shot. Oh. She wasn't aware that she was shot by a police officer until after the video came out.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
And at least, that is completely devastating to her and to her family and the community as a whole. Especially, we know what it looks like. Unfortunately, there are, cops out there who don't care. There are racist cops. They're going to be in, oh my God, so much fear for something, and feel like they got to pew pew and not, and so much into that. But it's just like, thank goodness they actually had their cameras on.
Their partner did.
Oh, the partner had it. Yeah. Oh, I thought it looked like from two different angles. So the main one who shot her did not have his camera on.
He did not have his camera on until after he shot her.
See, and then that makes you think about why? What's the reason? Aren't you supposed to have that on at all times? When you're clocked into work, you're clocked into duty. That's supposed to be on. Even like when you're in the car and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Theoretically, I guess should be.
Yeah, which is I don't know. Like
obviously not happening.
Yeah, like I feel like it's been mandatory for cops to have to wear these cameras for a while, but it just miraculously that every time the incident happens,
that's something happens. That camera's not working, or that camera malfunctioned, or for some reason, whoopsies, I forgot to turn it back on.
Yeah, I ain't saying I was a scholar, but I'm pretty sure I know what mandatory means.
Mandatory means, man, you got to do it.
I mean, fact. I like that.
That just came out.
I like that.
Oh man, but no, that's
you know what? And the wildest thing about that too is, I was on TikTok again, and
I need to get. I'm new to TikTok, so and I still don't really even be on it for real.
You don't take enough poops in a day.
Look at you back here, in agreement.
Right. So I saw which I'm not even gonna say his name. The officer who murdered her mother-in-law wrote a letter to the newspaper on behalf of him. You know, and to me, that was wild.
She didn't write a letter to the family?
No.
But
She wrote a letter on behalf of him, you know, kind of defending his honor, you know, saying that, you know, that's not the man that they was. They still love him, and they'll be fighting for his release and all sort of stuff. And, which, you know, I understand supporting your loved ones or whatnot, but that's the same video that the world saw.
yeah. Yeah. And you also saw it
Yes.
as, you know, and a mother's love is unconditional, parents' love unconditional.
Yeah.
So we it's like a catch-22, I'm sure, for their entire family and, you know, and his loved ones, because it's like, man, like we saw what happened on video, and we feel like we know that's not you, or that you wouldn't do something like that. But, you know, in that heat of the moment, which there was no heat of any moment for that to even transpire, you acted out in a way that was absolute. Why pull out a gun? Like, don't they got tasers? Don't they have like other things? Like in all reality, like she's standing there with a pot that he asked her to remove. What was she going? I mean, I guess she could have chucked the water, but she had no reason to.
But she had already set the pot down.
Oh yeah. And then he was
Yeah. So
trying to recall my memory on. Stuff like that is just hard to watch, and it's not something that I watched multiple. I couldn't watch it multiple. I saw it like the first like 2 times, because I was like, what did I just, you know, and then but after that, because it's like that's hard. That's hard to watch, you know, and it's like you see like this person did this, and this person was literally just like not doing anything, just standing there. So makes me scared.
Oh man. I mean, guys, so and you know, actually we have so much things like on this list, but in 2 weeks. That's just like some of the things that's been going on in the world, like, and that's just in the United States. Like the contiguous. Can I say the word contiguous?
The continuation of what continuous of?
No, the contiguous 48 states.
Of how many states?
The contiguous. Ain't that the word contiguous?
Continuous?
Yeah.
Continuous of what though?
48 contiguous states. The other 2 are separated.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you was going at with that.
Alaska and Hawaii.
Okay. Okay. Well, I heard you say 48. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, Phil.
I just told y'all I was a scholar now.
Now, I was about to say, wait a minute. Like, I was going to say 40. You know, I guess I didn't realize what the continuous of, because like it's all together. I guess is what you're like meaning by saying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Alaska and Hawaii is random. Like Alaska's like, you know, all the way over there, and Hawaii's all the way. I mean, don't quote me on the here's and the there's. I can be like, I came from that away, and it really be that away. So I don't know.
Like I don't know where it all is at, but.
Oh wait, if we want to talk about location and geography, I don't know. Oh, so I got a second job, and I'm talking to this person, and they were like, "Yeah, we just came to town for this festival thing that they had at the waterfront." And I said, okay, cool. Like where y'all coming from? My boy, he gonna say Wichita. I said.
He said what?
He said Wichita.
Wichita.
Wichita. Is that what I say? What I say?
Wichita.
Wichita. What's it called?
Wichita.
So you know what I said? I said, oh, cool. Is that in Wisconsin?
Oh, Kansas.
It's in Kansas.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like words like that sound like they're from Wisconsin, because Wisconsin has like Wausau. You know, my Indian res is Lac du Flambeau. You know, Milwaukee.
Yeah, Wichita is, I know it for some reason. I can't remember.
No, that's in
Wichita
Chicago.
State, maybe. Is that why I know that?
I don't know, but I felt very confident in my answer, and I was like, "Oh, is that Wisconsin?" He was like, "Kansas." I was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Well, okay, here's your drink." Awkward.
Yeah, that was kind of cut off.
I had no idea. I was like, "Okay, that's cool too."
Well, speaking of all that, have you been watching the Olympics?
No.
I'm a kid. Neither have I.
I haven't watched any of the Olympics. However, I have seen this video of Snoop Dogg running around with a torch.
I have not seen that
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to show it to you. Snoop Dogg, and it's got his song going. And he's like, so I don't know if that's the right song or not, but I got to pull it up for
someone's been telling me I need to go back and watch the opening ceremony thing, but I haven't watched it.
I think that might be the one with Snoop Dogg in it.
Yeah, it is. But it was crazy. So it's the reason why I haven't watched the Olympics. I've only watched what's been presented to me on YouTube.
Okay.
Because I'm not paying my Peacock bill. You know,
I thought Peacock was free.
Yeah, all right. Hey, so I was.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I was okay paying for it when it was $7.99. But then they bumped it up to $9.99, and I'm sitting there thinking, what gives y'all the
what gives you the right
to over $9? Y'all don't have anything on here. You know what I mean?
But do they have live TV then?
Who watches live TV now?
Well, I mean, I guess during the Olympics people do. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they're streaming that's the only reason why to get it, because they're streaming the Olympics exclusively on Peacock.
Oh, see, I feel like it would probably be like on Hulu or HBO, you know, where games like basketball and no, okay.
No, exclusively.
No, I don't know nothing about none of that.
I got Peacock years ago just for my favorite show, The Blacklist, which ended terribly. I'll never forget. I'm looking at. We need to clip this up and send it to Peacock. I'll never forgive y'all for ruining the end of The Blacklist. That was terrible, and I want a reshot season ASAP. You have 24 hours to respond. 24 hours
to respond. You heard it. 24 hours.
But so yeah, and then also I keep it for like, you know, I'm a Cowboys fan, so we play like Sunday night football twice a year. So I'm paying all this money for nothing, and then they had the audacity to raise it another $2 just for the Olympics. You crazy.
It sound like they wanted to get some money. Everybody said we getting a raise. We getting a $2 raise.
Man, facts. Yeah.
All the subscribers in the world, I'm sure they can afford to pay their people $2 more. Inflation is real. Cost of living is going up, and these wages are not. So you know what? I get your like you're behind on why you wouldn't want to give that additional $2, but think about, you know, the little worker bees at the company making however much they make and getting $2
Those
more.
little workers at NBC, they all making $20 a month. The little workers.
Little worker. I mean, would you say $20 an hour? You think?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, at least.
Well, 22 sounds even better.
Not for my pocket.
I mean, it would make a little bit of a difference, a little bit.
I'm just saying, make some good TV shows. I'll be gladly
make some good TV shows.
Yeah, make some like Paramount. You never hear me complain about Paramount.
You know what? We just got Disney Plus, but like a bundle pack.
Wait, that's a terrible deal.
I have no idea how it works. First of all, the little icons are so freaking small. Can't see nothing. You watch one thing, you go back on it, you can't find what it was you were just watching.
What'd you get? Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN?
ESPN.
That ESPN is the biggest ripoff ever.
Really? So what's the US? I almost say US. So because we were actually having a hard time trying to figure that out.
Look, the ESPN is a ripoff. You're not gonna be able to watch any games that you want to watch on there. Because you don't have cable. You know what I mean? Because you need a cable package to put in to watch all the games.
So that's like when people get YouTube TV. YouTube TV is expensive though.
YouTube TV is expensive, but it's legit.
But it has everything. It's got the cable. It has all the games.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if I was rich, I'd have YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will say though, in the meantime though, I have been taking full advantage. I've been watching all of the Avengers. I watched the Infinity, the War, the End Game. Watch A Bug's Life. Watch Lion King. About to throw Wally up there. I'm just having a lot of nostalgic memories. That's just a segue, but yeah.
No, I had that film like 4 years ago when it dropped.
That feeling is now gone.
But look, I'm ain't gonna lie to y'all guys. We're going to wrap this up early today just because, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to keep it 100 with you because Kentucky plays in about 30, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
I peeped the gear. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I wonder if there's a game today.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and this is also the thing. Every time I'm with you, we beat Louisville's ass.
Man, I tell you what, from the last 2 games I went with it, last 2 or 3 maybe, I'm never going to go to another game with him ever again. First of all, at the football game, we was right there. And
Great
then
seats.
Huh?
Great seats.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the game.
Being in the game, yeah.
The game, it was like U of L was like right there. And then next thing you know, UK then I don't know what
Ran
happened.
off on
it was
the plug.
it was like a phenomenon type experience that you just had to be there because you're just like, and then all the C-A-T-S, don't nobody want to hear that. Get out of here. Shut your.
Hey, I've never seen so many sad people in my life.
It was sad. And then don't even let us fast forward to
the
basketball game. Yo, I've never, I'm one to admit I don't know much about basketball, or like I don't know much about sports in general. I'm learning. I can't tell you who's on teams or their points or this. I don't really know none of that stuff. However, I do kind of pay attention to the game a little bit. Now these days I know what the fouls are. I know what this is and this and it, all these different things. So like I'm like learning. I enjoyed watching it in person, and I'm sitting here watching this game the whole time, and I'm like, why? First of all, shout out to the real loyal supporters at the time, forever for U of L, because that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing to go to a game and see them get beat clear out the water like that. That was wild. I was, again, sitting there. At least at the football game, it was only sad at the very end. At the basketball game, it was sad the whole time.
Yeah, they ran out to the mud.
And then you got to get a Papa John's slice of pizza just to make up for it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, to make yourself feel better.
That's what I do like about the Yum Center. I like to get the KFC right there.
They got that pizza, boy. Oh, it's not a slice. It's like that little mini. Dang, they should just open up sometimes for people to go in there and get that.
Facts, man. I love the Yum Center. I love it.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I do. Every time when I go out I go to different concerts and stuff there. I went to the 65 South show there. Mm-hmm. I've never seen the Yum Center be trapped out so much in my life, right?
Man.
Bro, people was just walking around smoking Newports in the Yum Center, bro. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I went to Alicia Keys concert.
Right. I'm walking over backwoods and everything inside the Yum Center, bro.
Guts all over the floor.
Guts everywhere. Right, like Hennessy bottles everywhere. Like it was trapped there. It was a trap center at the end of the day. But,
man. All
right, guys. Well, thank you for coming in again. I am the Al Father.
Yes. Okay. And I'm what? Wait. No. And I was about to say yes, and I'm Ayla, A-Lee,
But that was hard though. I'm the Al Father. Obey. Yeah.
I'm weak.
And please also don't forget, if you want to subscribe and give us some donations to our stuff, it is cashmoneyalcuts.com. All right.
And our YouTube is Night NIGHT Owl Entertainment.
Well, you start to see, we got to the NIG. I looked around. I was like, well, where's she going? She better get us canceled.
No, but if you haven't subscribed to YouTube, if you're watching us on Facebook, we do appreciate that because you get it like firsthand. But when we drop on Fridays at 7 p.m., you can watch the full thing again or whatever on Fridays at 7 on our YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kids. Jump on that subscribe. We getting on up there.
We're getting up there.
Yeah, and tune in a little bit.
If we share the same blood and you don't follow me on there,
yeah, we got a problem with that. No facts. Oh, whoa.
You're dead too.
You went far with that. But if we friends, please follow us on, the YouTube. Get your mammies to do it too and your grannies. You can make them account, whatever.
Facts.
All right. Bye.